Night. Is he ready? You're recording? That's good. Let's give it all for Viktor Tequila. Come on!
Smart court. One more time for Þórhallur, please. I had to admit something. I don't know what I'm doing here. A couple of months ago, I was at a bar. Surprising. And I was drinking by myself because I don't have any friends, which I like. I'm kind of like Þórhallur here. And I was at an open mic, and the guy who was like doing the open mic, the host, Eckert, he was supposed to be here tonight. I did not Eckert see him. It's an Icelandic joke. Fuck it. He's like, oh yeah, our next comedian on stage is, oh shit, he's not showing up. And I was in the middle of ordering another pint, and he's like, okay, get on stage. I was like, okay. I'm a people pleaser. And I don't like confrontation, but if that's okay with you. All right, someone talked about jail earlier. Are they gone?
No, we're still here.
Oh, okay, yes. I used to do graffiti, and I've had the pleasure of LA jails and Icelandic ones as well. So I can actually answer this question. In LA, I was like, oh shit, can't wait for my white privilege to kick in. I'm just going home. And then I went into called the Loop. Everything you're imagining right now, the orange jumpsuit, Snoop Dogg, it's true. It's exactly like that. If you've seen Sons of Anarchy, that's that. I had no idea. I was like, this is gonna be nice. But, so I get put in the first, I'm not even reading my jokes. I'm such an idiot. So I told you, I don't know what I'm doing. I get in the first loop, and there's 7 loops. These are holding cells, and it says max 30 people or something like on the window. And being Scandinavian, I was like, we respect rights and the rule of law and human rights. So, and it starts filling in with like actual gangsters, like they had teardrops and just like you see in the movies. Anyways, I was like, I have had enough because we were about 80 people in a 30-person. It's literally called the Loop. Anybody who's ever been in jail in LA, you know what I'm talking about. So I get up and I knock on the window. And I've never felt so badass in my life because I get up and I knock on the window, and this old black guy goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, we're about 50 in here. It says 30. He's like, you stupid white boy. So I go up and knock, and this sheriff's deputy crawled over. I was like, sorry to bother you. I'm just sitting over here. I noticed the max occupancy on the booking, it said 30. And I think and I turned around, and I saw a room of vatos, soreños, these are Mexican gangsters, OG black dudes, Crips, Bloods, you name them. I've never seen them tired, just like this. And they all just turned around and went, nope, don't know them. I'm like, we were just hanging out. What are you talking about? And the guy looks at me and goes, oh yeah? I was like, yeah. He's like, thank you for letting us know. I was like, yeah, thank you for your service. So I walked back. I was like, I don't understand what the problem is. So I go and sit on my cot. This is like a little cement thing. I was like, this is not comfortable. Should I go back up? I'm like, oh God, no. And everyone just left. I was like, oh, this is so nice. So around 11:15, because we were the first people in the loop, you get put into the next loop. It's processing. In the 7th, you get your fingerprints and stuff. But it's around noon, so they have to feed you, right? And they give you a brown paper bag, which is like a shitty-ass sandwich, bologna sandwich, and a chocolate milk. And I get up, I'm like in the middle of the line to exit the cell. And the guy's like, all right, they're handing to everybody. And he sees me. And he goes, hey, can you just hold back for a sec? I was like, yes, I can. Guess who's going home? See you, bitches. And anyways, the entire line finishes. I get up to where it's my time. And I'm like, yeah, can I help you? Like, are we going home now? Or I should probably get my stuff. I don't know, what do you think? And he closes the door. And then he takes my food and looks me dead in the eyes. And he goes, hey, thanks for that tip earlier, asshole. And drops the food in front of me. So here I am, an Icelandic fucking Scandinavian feminist who's marched for like women's rights and shit across the world, and I'm fucking standing there like, oh, okay, this, all right, yeah. So I gotta say, the LA one is a little bit worse than the Icelandic one. But I'll continue that story another time. I have some jokes to get into finally. I like how Þórhallur asked the audience where they're from. I knew you guys were Germans because you left your towels out here like 5 hours ago. I used to study physics at the University of Iceland. I thought about things like cosmology, the origin of the universe. Important questions. But then I grew up and I started listening to Joe Rogan. That's right, baby. You know where this is going. And I started thinking about things that are more important in life. Like, should women be allowed to vote? It's a great joke. What else we got here? Done that. There's a lot of beautiful people here. Over here on the inside, you're comedians. My clothing style says, lives with his mom. Sorry, what's your name, sir? Dr. Kevin. Okay, I like that. We're on a first name basis. What's your specialty? Fuck you guys. Endocrinologist. I actually have some experience there. I'm not even going to talk to you. I will ask for a prescription later. Donald Trump was recently in Scotland. Yeah. They had to hide all their whiskey that was 13 years old. What is the difference? They're all good, lady. I don't need your... Go hang out with Dr. Kevin over here. What's the difference between a light switch and Donald Trump's daughter? A light switch doesn't turn Donald on. It's gonna get worse. What is the difference between Joe Rogan supporters and Ivanka Trump?
Same thing. Did Joe Rogan supporters turn Donald on? He really likes them.
So I wrote these down. I actually know the answer to this. It's,
What is it?
Joe Rogan supporters won't turn on Donald Trump. So for my English-speaking fans, that's a double entendre, bitches. Am I out of time or?
No, keep on going.
All right. Halloween's coming up. It used to be my favorite holiday until a girl broke my heart. All right, thank you. Yes, that's okay. Not fucking jumping in my punchline. It was Halloween, but at least she has a sense of humor because she ghosted me. Didn't even see it coming. After her, I started dating another girl. She's German, and my best friend, she works here at the bar. She's on her break right now. She's always on her break when I'm doing my jokes. I don't know, weird. But she's from Switzerland, which I think is a huge plus and not a red flag. Boom! Fuck you, Dad. But she told me, she's like, no, don't date German girls. I was like, why? She's like, because German girls, they're known for 3 things. Stereotypes, and they're 100% true. Towels. Yeah. So number 1, German girls like to march. They like to listen to techno. And everybody knows that German women can't show affection. So I was like, no, I'm not listening to you. So within our first week of dating, she calls me up. She goes, hey, can you go to this pride march with me? I was like, I'm an ally. I lied to get that pussy. Let's go. So we go and march. That's fine. I was like, all right, 1 out of 3 ain't bad. And then she tells me, the techno thing. She calls me up. She's like, hey, let's go to this pride techno club. I was like, all right. Went to the techno thing. And then a couple weeks later, I'm hanging out with my friends, drinking, getting shit-faced. And like something in my heart was like, hey, go into the back of the club. Like something, like I got 6 sense. Like, Like, I don't believe in astrology any more than like the next guy trying to get laid, but so I go in the back and I see her and she's making out with a girl. And like my heart is actually jumping out of my chest. Like my knees are shaking and shit. I'm like, fuck. So I take my phone out and I'm trying to get a good photo of her. And thankfully, they were taking a long time kissing her and the other girl. So that was really nice. So I'm just like, and I zoom, I'm like, all right, just move over. Just get over here. Got it. And I sent it to her and I said, I told you German girls can show affection. Anyway, that's been my time. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Please get up for Þórhallur here. Parkour!
All right, let's give it up for Viktor Tequila, come on!
Parkour!
Very good, very good. All right, we have some upstairs people. Right, nice. Let's